Hello YouTube, I'm back, and this time I have a functioning microphone. OBS did not record my mic for the last two videos, so those are gone. Unfortunately, it means we missed my 25 game streak on Battle 2.0. So that's awesome. We're back and we're gonna try again. I have equipped a random genre because I think that's a lot more interesting than playing the same one over and over. And let's see if I can get to, in this case, 7 fantasy movies before they hit 3 Greta Gerwigs. So let us go to Shame. So we don't want to go to Harry Potter. We don't want to go to Wes Anderson. We don't want to go to... Who else? We don't want to go anywhere near Mark Duplass. Timothy Chalamet, we don't want to go there. I'm pretty sure there's someone from the original Roadhouse in this. I'm pretty sure there's not someone from the original Roadhouse in this. Is this Doug Liman? Yes. I've just spotted our opponent's ranking and their golden Twin Peaks icon. It's not at all concerning. Fantasy with Keira Knightley. Surely at least one of the Pirates movies counts, right? That's a good place to be. They're going to brick us, but I'm going to try and play Pirates again. Guess what I am going to do next? Okay, fair enough. Sandra Bullock fantasy movie. John Hamm fantasy movie. Oh dear. How about instead Top Gun Maverick, because I ran out of time. Which pirates have I used? It's 2 and 3. I wonder if Waking Life counts as fantasy. It sure does. Oh dear. That's not somewhere we want to be. You know what I will do, though? They can't use Greta Gerwig to link. So let's just burn one of those. I'm going to use up all the Greta Gerwig movies. Can I do that before they get 3 of them? Probably not. Oh, and I can't do it straight from there either. Well, then let's go to... Is it Eddie Redmayne? Yes. Not going to start blocking yet. Fantasy with Alicia Vikander. I'm going to put us in A Royal Affair, hoping they play a Mads Mikkelsen movie. No. Okay, but I'm fairly sure that'll count. Yep. Alex Garland's Men is a fantasy. It's one of those movies you can't search for unless you type the year. She is in a movie called Beast. We're escaping. Finding the right one is tough. Probably could have gone to that Netflix movie she's in. Bill Murray. Fantasy. Let us try Scrooged. Yeah. Well, gonna play another Greta Gerwig movie. Oh, that's fantasy. Oh dear. Mistress America. This is very dangerous territory. But does mean I want to play Barbie next. Can't do it. But fantasy. Ooh, do we have a Tobey Maguire fantasy? Oh, I'm bricked anyway. Let's just go somewhere unfair. Entourage. I don't think I want to be an Entourage. Going to cast. Oh, what's it called? Adrian Grenier is in some movie with something about paparazzi in the title. Teenage paparazzi, maybe. Now, Paul Bettany fantasy movie. Oh, Beautiful Mind, maybe? Age of Adeline. And now we just start bricking, because I've got 3 of them. I only need one hit. I think we're safe playing The Shallows. I don't even think I need to brick. If she's in a Greta Gerwig movie, I'm dead, but... Okay. Yikes. Well, that's a fluke. Seemed like a film with a similar audience. That is... Is this going to count as fantasy? Yes. Okay, That's fantastic. We beat someone we should not have beaten, which is always good. My strategy of playing all the Greta Gerwig movies sort of ate some of their options. This person is also very highly ranked. I'm on fantasy again. I'm not going to worry too much about romance. There's only so much I can do. Let's go with Reagan. I think there is a case to be made that Tomb Raider at least 2 counts as fantasy. I don't think I'm far enough in to start doing it yet, though. Yeah, the first one counts. So they'll get a romance off Jolie, which fine. Okay, Voight, fine. He's not in that one. Well, then we want to go... Where do we want to go? Reese Witherspoon is in A Wrinkle in Time. Which is very much a fantasy movie. I mean, Ruffalo. Avengers is going to sci-fi us out of this. Some of them count, I know that. Not many of them. Okay. This has gone badly so far. Unicorn Store. Now there's a fantasy movie. Honestly, I need to just do the work one day and figure out which of the MCU movies count as fantasy. I think the Doctor Strange ones do. 16 Candles. Maybe Uncle Buck? No. And I gotta start putting some blocks down. Okay. I suspect this counts as... That should have been fantasy. What can I do here? I think we brick again. We're out of bricks. They've got 4 escapes. I didn't even know you could equip 4 escapes. Oh gosh. Fantasy elements. We're not winning this one, so we have to start going for traps. And hopefully burn at least one of the escapes on that. A lot of these straight to streaming Nick Cage movies. I watched all of them in that era. Sort of burned out on it eventually, but I've seen like 65 Nick Cage movies. Well, we know Scrooged counts, so let's take the pip we know we have, and they'll play a romance. And The Dead Don't Die is a romance. I don't know that I'm catching up, but okay. Here is a play that might need an escape. She's in both of the Extraction movies. Man, what can one do? Power Rangers, surely. No. Oh dear. I mean, there are Anna Kendrick romances. That's not a useful play. Yeah, it's a good brick. Cats is fantasy. I can't play it. This is probably also fantasy. Yeah. The voices. Immediate escape. Okay, Birds of... I'm just dead. This is now tactical. What can you do? And Emma? Yeah, Emma. Good game. Well and truly outplayed. I look like I might be getting there, but even then I was only like halfway there. Here's another highly ranked opponent, but they are dropping every time. Okay. They are playing Go Commando. They need Arnold Schwarzenegger. They can't use him as a link. They can't play Expendables movies. I need romance, so I need to just burn some turns until it's round 5, time for romance. This means war. The people who play Go Commando, they know Arnie inside and out. It's going to come out of nowhere. I'm not going to see it coming. Wild? Maybe? No. Okay, but... Oh, I can't use Legally Blonde 2 either. I'm just going to need a full cast on that. I haven't seen this. Luke Wilson. Hooray! That's not Luke Wilson. I'll take it. So I want to stay as far out of action movies as I can, and I can't play Zombieland or any other Abigail Breslin movie. It's on the Dilemma, maybe? Sideways. Okay. That's a third of the way there. It's got to go somewhere I hope he doesn't know. I really enjoyed this one. Wow. That is genuinely unbelievable. Is it suspicious? I don't know. Well, like I said, these Arnie heads. What are you going to do? It's like these... Edo Ross's fourth build on this thing. That's not inconceivable that a person might know that. It's very impressive. Someone in a reasonable bracket. This is why I was so proud of my 25 in a row. I'm really quite upset that I lost that video. Okay. Romance and horror. Oh dear. More time, please. I have to play Zone of Interest and see what happens, I guess. And we're still not quite in... Now we're in the battle. Immediate escape. That's fine. I like burning lifelines. Here's a weird one. That's a romance. I was about to put them in a Dario Argento movie, and I'll tell you, that's a bad idea. We are going to escape. Beautiful Mind counts as romance, apparently. Lead's lifeline burned on Conclave. He is nominated for Best Actor. That's fine. Seven psychopaths. Let's burn all the bricks, I don't care. I'm even going to drop you in horror. Kerry Condon deserves better than Night Swim. This is not a good movie. And I'm pre-bricked. Andrew Garfield, I don't know, Social Network. They've only got one block left. Then we can start making our move. Here's a better John Crowley romance. I like We Live in Time, but Brooklyn is perfect. Chesil Beach might count. They're out of blocks and they don't have any skips, so I can also just trap if I need to. Yeah, there's the last block. Okay, complete unknown. Timmy's in this one. This was my favorite movie the year it came out. Number 1. Yeah, I'm just going to go to Little Women. I wanted to play I Saw the TV Glow. I mean, We're All Going to the World's Fair. Because this is the only other movie I've seen that actress in. Florence Pugh romance. Surely, right? I wonder if Lady Macbeth counts. No. Elements of romance. Someone think of a rock rom-com. If they stick with Simon Pegg, we're happy. And we block. Because Lake Bell is in horror movies. Ooh. I don't immediately have a Thandie Newton movie. Simpsons movie. Moe's in it. I don't like being in animation either. But I don't have to get out of it. There's got to be some Futurama links, and there are 4 of those movies. Yep. Well, that's just mean. You have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell. What movie is that a quote from? Yeah, I think James L. Brooks gets you out into broadcast news. Hans Zimmer gets you out into... What is it, him who did Dune? There are ways out, but Albert Brooks and yeah. But I understand the panic. You're not thinking clearly. It happens to me all the time. We almost have to play. Well, I'm going to play Tony Erdmann. Uma Thurman is their goal. Fantasy is mine. You're kidding. Okay. Okay. That's a new one on me. Nicole Kidman fantasy movie, The Golden Compass. Who do I need to avoid? Lars von Trier, Quentin Tarantino. Well, it's going to be one of these. Our opponent doesn't have any skips or escapes. They've got 5 cast lifelines though. What other nonsense have they got equipped? I can't use Serrano or Tender Mercies, fair enough. Can't go to Thailand, Spain, or Noah Baumbach. Okay. I think there's a fair chance that Vivarium counts as a fantasy. What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm going through Need for Speed first. Is what? She's in this, Imogen Poots. Yeah. This movie is better than you would think for a video game racing movie, but it is not high art. You gotta have those escapes. I don't think we saw our opponent's full potential there. I'm after romance, they're after horror. Let's burn one of their horror movies early. Two skips, 2 escapes, nothing else. Straight to horror. I should have known. Okay. Romance. Is there another Sam Neill horror movie? I'm glad I burned Possession. Oh, yeah. Event Horizon. Yeah, we're going to block. Oh, yeah, and The Omen 3. That's a good block. Thank you. Romance. with Laura Dern. No? You telling me Kristen Stewart and Lily Gladstone's segment isn't romance? What are we doing? I know Marriage Story doesn't count. Wild at Heart. And we block because there's more horror to get out of Lynch. I know Eraserhead counts. Twin Peaks, I think, counts. Fire Walk with Me. Okay, and now we go to Nick Cage romance. Why am I not bricked? That's interesting. Leaving Las Vegas. And I'd love to stick with Nick Cage. It's not even on the first page. Captain Corelli's Mandolin. We still both need 5. So a skip doesn't block, but escape does. Like so. It's not even a horror. Are they aware of Godsend with De Niro? I'll take that gamble. I dare say he's in Love Actually. Thank you, Liam Neeson. We also had Andrew Garfield there. And there's got to be a couple of Scorsese's that count as romance. I want to say the first 2 probably count. Who's That Knocking at My Door and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Liam Neeson. Romance. Well, Liam Neeson skip burner, or hopefully escape burner, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't want this movie back. Well, sometimes they forget to use lifelines. I'm going to keep going. But 3 streak, I'm feeling a little better. I'm testing something. No, it's still not in here. So then I want to go to Great Gatsby. There's a whole play I'd love to do from here. Bo Burnham to 8th grade to Christmas Eve in Miller's Point. Because the lead of 8th grade is in that. But they just won't add it to the database. It's not in there. Okay. I just got to burn one. Or is this where we started? Oh, well, it's a romance off. Yeah. I'm sorry. Vanessa Hudgens. It's not very romantic. I do love me some Spring Breakers. I'm going to block again? No, I can't. Apparently this one counts. I want to see... Oh, that doesn't count. That's tough. Oh boy. Why am I blanking on Anna Kendrick romances? That does count, thank you. Because I don't think the other two Pitch Perfects count. Sure, Criminal. Not a romance, but it's a great movie. Comedy? Let me tell you, this is a romantic drama. We're getting rommed out here. Ah, boy. Let's go to 2015. Man, this search has got to improve. That's frustrating. Okay. We're a bit off kilter on this one, but I think we can claw it back. Surely. Okay. Let's just go to Babel. Benjamin Button, maybe? Yep. Sure, Far From Heaven is a romance. I suppose Rooney Mara's in Her as well. Okay, I can't play one with the block, but what I can do... Oh, that counts too, huh? Personal shopper. And let's block faster than that next time. Water for elephants. And now we block. Okay. Chocolat. Block. Taste of things, let's keep that in mind. I'm not going to play it. Let's go for the English patient though. There's no more blocks left on the board and I only need one. They almost have to escape as a block. Yeah. See what you can do with that. They need two, I only need one. Thought that might count. Yeah, I'll play you again. That was fun. It was a close one. It's good because it counts for romance and horror. It's another romance via romance. Chloe Zhao, what do you know about... Where did we start? It's making sure we have a way out. No, you know, I'll make them do it. What do you know about songs my brothers taught me? The Rider is the other Chloe Zhao movie. I don't have a way out of that either. Oh, we get to burn 2 lifelines. You're not getting anything out of the cast there, I don't think. Most of these people are playing themselves. Okay, and that is a pretty good start, I think. Jennifer Lawrence, not romance. House at the end of the street. And we're going to block. For that reason. Is Causeway a romance? I didn't see it. We are about to find out. No. I don't need to block on that one. Okay. Who is in this thing? Aaron Taylor Johnson is in this thing. This actually links directly to romance. Because it's the director, it's his wife, it's the director of at least the first 50 Shades of Grey movie. Ryan Gosling, we will always take Lost River. If only to tell more people that Lost River exists. I don't like being here, let me tell you. No, she's not in it, but Capaldi is in this. I don't want to go back to Doctor Who. Keep me out of Doctor Who. And try it again. Okay, but I do have another Capaldi. He's in Iannucci's David Copperfield. Fair enough. Danny Boyle romance? Nothing's jumping out at me. Another Dev Patel romance. There are elements of it in Lion. A Royal Affair. Gets us a romance and it takes us to Denmark. I would like to stay in Denmark. At least for a little while. This just happened to us. And now we've got Redmayne. We happen to know that this counts. It's Kristen Stewart, and I think it's James Gandolfini. Let's go to, which one is it? Friends with Benefits. Both of the stars of Black Swan are in identical movies with the same plot. Came out at pretty much the same time. The other one is No Strings Attached. Surely just 40-year-old virgin gets us there. Now we're just trading off rom-coms. I have a horrible feeling that Date Night doesn't count. But here's Juliette Binoche again. They get to play it this time. Is this the director? Here's big brain play of Norwegian Wood. Yes, it is. That's a very reasonable escape. I mean, Buried and Brick. There's plenty of Ryan Reynolds rom-coms. Like that one. And now we need 2 more pips. And we're feeling pretty good. Well, Anna Faris, I dare say, is in Lost in Translation. House Bunny might also count. I don't want to go to Scary Movie. Is Leslie Nielsen in this one? Yes. I don't know that I have a great way out of this. I think I'm just going to take an escape. I could have kept playing, but I couldn't have gotten straight to a rom-com, so... We're back here again. Let me tell you about this this fine film called Lost River. Oh, I've already played it. Matt Smith. David Tennant then. Y'all, we are playing some Doctor Who movies. I am most pleased to still have an escape up my sleeve. I mean, I am going to look at the cast. Karen Gillan. Okay, I do have a way out. Means I can get out without burning the escape. No. Get me out of there. And that's fine. A Star is Born. Oh, I earned a badge. Win 10 ranked battles by meeting the random genre win requirement. I was wondering what this is. I'd seen it on a few other people. I think I'm going to do one more. We've gone long today, but I'm making up for an hour and a half worth of videos that I had to delete because they had no audio. So we're going to go one more game, and I'm going to switch to random cast. And this might be a bad play. Idris Elba, that's not that bad. But I can't do it yet, annoyingly. Our opponent only needs 3 Christopher Nolan movies. I don't love that. It's possible that Marvel movie fan just doesn't know who Catherine Bigelow is, too. Ah, The Witch. A lot of people play the menu. Comes up a lot. Is there anyone here I don't necessarily want to play? Let's go with Warm Bodies via Nicholas Hoult. And this is, if anyone plays anything more obscure than 10,000th rank, I get the full cast on this particular thing. Which is handy there. Yeah, okay, let's go to Donnie Darko. I'm not going to push hard for Idris Elba. They can't use Christopher Nolan to link. They have to know something about following, and they do. Very impressive. Okay. The Outrun. And let us go to Byzantium. They've got Tom Hollander, they know that. And that is Gemma Arterton. And see what they can do with that. I got 2 of those left to burn. Blood Simple. Is Frances McDormand in a Christopher Nolan movie? Well, I'm gonna do this. Pretty sure that doesn't link to Christopher Nolan. And we might get to burn both if they skip me. Please skip me. Oh no. That is the last thing we wanted. I don't know enough about this one. Of course he's in a Nolan movie. Well, let's just burn another Nolan movie. No, I had forgotten about Insomnia, to be fair. We have an Australian. Okay. Hugh Jackman in a Nolan movie? I don't... Oh, well, The Prestige, but... I think we're safe. Oh, where do I want to go from that? Where do I want to go with that? Blue Valentine. I haven't gone anywhere near Idris Elba. Okay, well, this is the director of Mississippi Grind, and now I need to block. Because Ben Mendelsohn is in The Dark Knight Rises. I don't think the Staith is in a Nolan movie. Is Brad Pitt in a Nolan movie? I'll take the gamble that he's not. Damon is, Pitt's not. Leaving Bang. I'm not going to figure that out quickly enough. I actually have a feeling that's... Is that a John Turteltaub movie? We are not ahead here, I would say. This is where we want to be. If I can trap you in Pablo Larraín. Is he in the club? No, that's a shame. Rinka Kikuchi. Let me tell you about Kumiko the Treasure Hunter. I gotta burn those last two lifelines. Is it Shannon Elizabeth? Yes. It's Chris Klein and Oppenheimer. No, maybe, no. Let's go with Nebraska. Alexander Payne. Bruce Dern and June Squibb. Not in Oppenheimer? I gotta have a really serious think about who's in Little Women before I play this. I think I'm okay. I am absolutely not okay. Well, they didn't let that. They didn't let me slip up. Very good. Well, I think that's a good day of games. Hopefully, I have recorded audio this time, and you'll see this video. All right, that'll do me.